What is going on, guys? Welcome back to the walkthrough. Sorry I sound a little different right now. It's because I was just talking to myself about how certain games just need to not exist anymore because of how bad they've been getting. But that's just me. Generation Zero is definitely one of them right now. If you want to, go ahead and give him the coal. Now that you have 2 coals. He'll just tell you about it, that it's imbued with magic. And now you got a lot more options to infuse. So say I want to infuse this one. Now I have a lot more options. There's 2 more coals in the game, so... But I'm going to go ahead and reinforce my axe, which I can't because I don't have enough large Tianites. Neat. Okay, tempted, but I don't know. Oh, yeah. Well, that's not safe. I'm gonna go ahead and reinforce my great axe a couple times. There we go. I'm not gonna be able to wield it just yet. I think I need to get my level a little higher and get my strength up. I can use it, don't get me wrong, but I need to get my vitality up to like a couple more levels, because right now it is like heavier than I can wield. Going ahead and continuing, we're gonna go ahead and go back to the Fahrenkeep perimeter, and we're gonna go ahead and take on a boss. And I think I might just call this an episode just versing this boss, because some people will have a lot of troubles with this guy. Even with the summons, he can kill you fairly quick if you're not paying attention to your health. I might continue. Actually, no. I can probably clear Carthage ruins, because that's next. If you are on the right track with the quest line, you will have this one, which is the Londor Pale Shade. Alternatively, if you want to, she's actually really decent to have. The best way to honestly get past this next section is let them duke it out. Just come here and just wait. There they are. Waiting for the dark race to kind of engage them, so they're immune to poison, so I don't know why the shaman's going to be doing the blowing of poison. They actually don't like each other, so they'll kind of duke it out a lot. You're lucky they can clear out a good chunk of them. Ooh, excuse me. Alright. Steadily. Oh, the first time that they're not derping out. Sometimes what will happen is that one of the 2 dark race will start walking towards the right. Don't know why, but it will happen. Oh wow, good lot of stuff. Got the ember. I knew of that ember. Yeah, and if you're a lot allied to the old Wolf of Farron, you will start seeing Wolf Sword Glumgrass, which you can then turn into the Covenant. I think if you get... Go ahead and grab the black bug pellet. I don't really use them ever, so I just normally just... Let's see if I can just lure one. He's got a little bit of damage done to him. Alright, good. I just got his attention. Sometimes they'll end up killing, sometimes they'll end up dying, sometimes... Woo. Yeah. You mostly get cracked red eye orbs from them. Normally it's pretty good to go with summons to deal with them, but I'm just kind of showing you another summons that you can get. I'm not going to be taking them on just yet. It's a good way to also get a lot of souls. If you have high enough luck, they can drop their entire armor set, as well, including their face mask. It's a decent armor set, not great. But if you come here, you can also summon Blackhand Godhard. Yeah, he's pretty decent too. I'm mostly a dex build, heavily on bows and swords. But who I'm probably primarily gonna get is Londor Paleshade, because she's actually better and she does a lot of curses and dark magic, and she's overall more beefier. So I'm gonna go ahead and just rest. I'm gonna go ahead and take off my binoculars because, for right now sakes. Reason I'm calling in a help is because the less damage you can take in this section, the better off you'll be, because let's just put it to you this way, you're gonna need, oh yeah, and when you summon both of those, you will learn a new way, or a new what's emote. Sorry, I couldn't think of the word for a second. Just come here. She kind of tends to just stay way back there. I don't know why. Let them kind of just deal with it. She carries the Morian Blade as well as a Dark Hand. Actually, really good combo. Morian Blade has an interesting little effect. The lower on health you are, I think if you're down to like 20 or 10%, it actually increases your damage. The Dark Hand can actually focus as it can be a weapon and or a shield, depending on which hand it's on. It's an interesting little 2-for-1. Let's come over here, kind of do our little... Okay, so they haven't, they didn't break, so that's good. These guys have a lot more tendencies to drop more items, so it's not uncommon to get like 2 or 3 things of sword grass. Yeah, see, she does curses. They kind of broke for a little bit. That, and you get a lot of them too. Well, they're putting up a pretty good fight now. Oh my god. See, this is kind of the best one, because that means they've killed it. Oh, no, one's off to the right. I don't know how in the heck you got over there. Dark Mask. Yeah, so you can get all pieces of it. Oh, she went after the wrong one. Wow, okay. This is a real... Talk about YouTubers' luck. I just got most of the entire... I just got the most of, and I got another piece of sword grass. I'd have to look up how many pieces you would need, but yeah, this is a good spot to farm for, because you can get the sword, like get like a specialized sword, and I think you can get like one more thing if you turn in 30 and 10. Honestly, I think we're pretty good. Now this will be your first Lord Ascender. You might die to him a couple times, not gonna lie, but honestly, if you did summon, you might not have that much trouble because he can't focus on more than one. Probably not gonna be talking a whole lot in this because I just like the music. And there's no strategy I can tell you that will help. But he is vulnerable to backstabs. And yes, there is another that can join. It's not the actual boss. Space out your healing. That's all. Another thing I can say. The second part becomes just as pain in the ass as the first. His second phase can be a pain. But sometimes it's not. But now we go ahead and move on to Karthus. Looking at the time, I got enough time to go through it, honestly. So, honestly, what I'm going to do, and I would highly suggest this for you, it's a good suggestion, is go back to Firelink and get a bunch of throwing knives, because you're going to be facing off against the Karthus skeletons and the grave wardens. The grave wardens come into 3 variants. Yeah, 3 variants, and they are all very huge pains in the butt. Oh yeah, when you get the Dreamcaster, she will ask you, where did you find this? This is kind of a silly ash, because it's technically a non-existent. And it's actually said that the Dream Chasers is in fact a reference to Bloodborne. Because there's like a couple references to Bloodborne in this game, and that's one of them, because the game was based around a whole dream. But once you get it, you get a fair selection more of it. Pretty good ring. Yeah, the Lloyd's rings, both the shield ring and the sword ring, are only good when they're at full health. Beyond that, they are actually kind of terrible. And honestly, I might get that outfit for my wizard, now looking at it. I've never actually gotten the Sage's big hat. Anyway, do I want to sell anything? No. Actually, yes. I want to sell those cracked red eye orbs. As I said, you can sell the cracked red eye orbs if you want to. You can also sell the bug pellets, but reality sakes is that it doesn't really matter if you do or not. Okay, I'm not going to use this. I'm not going to use this. I'm going to keep that for trophy sakes. Large club and butcher's knife and the brigade axe. I'll keep those. Keep. Okay. Keep. Okay. Get rid of. Oh, I'm still using that shield? Ooh. Should have switched it. Probably use the crest shield, honestly. And what you can get from his soul, and yes, you do get his soul. You now get the soul of the blood of the wolf, which is, I know, a mouthful. Go ahead and talk to Egon, by the way, because you can actually not have him as a summon, and then just exhaust his dialogue. You cannot get him as a summon as long as he's staying here, because he's just checking in on things, just saying how everybody's doing and stuff like that. Yeah, now he's gone. Not have to worry about him. What was I doing? Oh yeah, I was going to talk to Ludwig, because he can transpose it. Now, there's no rings or anything for transposing his soul. But you can get the Wolf Knight Greatsword. Strength-based. Basically his sword, but in strength. And then you get the Farron Greatsword, which the only reason this is different is because, well, it's a dex-based. It's literally dex-based. It's literally the same move set of him, but if you don't really care for it, you can consume the soul. I usually do, because I don't really care for either of those swords. Like, the Wolf Knight's Greatsword wouldn't be that terrible, but I need more levels than I need. And you get 20,000 souls per. Level up. I'm not going to heal the Dark Sigils. Don't heal the Dark Sigils if you're trying to go for the third ending. Put that at 35. Why is my dex at 10? I think there was some reasoning. Go ahead and put one here. Put one there. Because I need to at least get vitality up a good chunk. Can I will it now? No, not yet. Okay. I'll just keep all the arrows on me. Okay. We'll go ahead and continue. Travel back to the Abyss Watchers. And how to continue on to the next section is... I'm gonna have to speed run through Karthus. I forgot to get me throwing knives. Do I have any? Oh wait, no, I still got 5. Okay, I'll be fine. Okay, you don't need all the throwing knives in the world. Karthus, I'm not going to lie, is going to absolutely teetotally suck, because Karthus is just not fun. Yeah, so... Yeah, you just come behind the bonfire, and then this starts opening up, and this takes you to Karthus. There's not going to be a bonfire right here. You're going to need to kind of unlock the bonfire. One of the Grave Wardens I would highly suggest, if you don't have enough endurance, don't mess with, and I'm going to show you which one. If you see these guys with white eyes, immediately stay right there. Okay, for whatever weird reason, I did so much damage, he died. Whatever, I'll accept it. I mean, that just saves me a little bit of time. These are one of the Grave Wardens, the shield and sword ones. There's only one difference. They turn into a ball and, like... If you have a lot of endurance, they are literally not going to be much of a match. Go ahead and roll off over here. Make sure you roll off. You can actually almost kill yourself. Them, over there. If you look right there... Those are the high dex ones. Those ones are qualities, one's a strength, and one's is dex. The dex ones are not fun to deal with. Just go ahead and roll. Because Mr. Spinny loves to spin. Oh, I think with doing 400, I think I immediately kill him. Yep. Because it's literally 200 more and he can't live. Go ahead and get the Karthus one. If you already gotten the Great Swamp one, awesome. I kind of forgot about it. I keep forgetting about it because I haven't run a Pyro build. I don't want to verse him just for the simple fact is he is a huge pain. But since I don't have really that many souls to lose... If you can get the backstab in, awesome, but yeah, these guys are absolutely pains in the butts. There's like 3 in total. Sharp Gem, not really worth it, just to verse that guy. Not even kidding you. Sharp Gem is really not one of the best gems in the world. Come over here. Now you're actually going to find Henri. There's a lot of ways to do it. You're gonna find Henri, but oh, he actually didn't drop me a kukri. They usually drop kukris, but which in this game they're not actually used as like actual daggers. They're used as throwing knives. Yeah, they're very fast. Not exactly very smart, though. Fast, not smart. Yeah, these guys tend to drop a lot of Titanite shards. If you don't need them, don't worry about them. If you do, then hey, you're a good farming spot. It also gives you a chance to get used to them. Come over here, grab more Titanite shards. This place is absolutely loaded in them. But that's because we're near a smoldering lake. Bones are going to come back to life. The ones with one hands you really have to watch out for, because when they do that, little block, they can immediately parry you the minute you attack. You have to try your best to kill them before they can actually do anything to you. Now come up here. I think there will be like, yeah, there'll be a bunch more that. I think there's one behind me. How did I know? Decent place to get a decent amount of souls, but not a lot of enemies. A lot of people like to complain that this place had a lot more. He must have came just out of guard right as I swung. I was immediately thinking I messed up and he was gonna parry me, but he didn't. Come up here, grab another soul. Now I'm also going to show you how to get the next bone shard. There's actually one that you can actually get fairly easily. You come back across the bridge. Once you do all of that, you'll be back up. Just let him do his little spinny. Apparently I did a kick. And what you're going to do is you're going to come all the way back over here. It's a good way to get the bone shard. I know I haven't used mine. I need to. So I'll probably do that in closing of this video. I don't know how far in the Karthus I will get. But don't worry, I'll be uploading shortly after. Okay, so you drop down here. You drop down again. You drop down again, but make sure you kill the archer, because they can mess you up. Now, this is where it's going to take a little bit of finesse. Come down here, kill the archer. Not right here, but once you come in here, roll in, but roll quick, and try to trap this guy. I didn't, so this is going to be botched. And it just hit me twice. And there he is. Oh. Oh. Okay, so sometimes they can parry you. Ow. This is kind of botched. But don't worry. It's all good. It's all good. See? All good. But the thing is, in killing him, the ball exploded. And now, the ball that ran me over twice, which I granted did look really hilarious, I'm not even gonna lie. It ran me over twice, but once you kill him, if you can kill him, sometimes he can move very quick and got a falchion for whatever weird reason. Oh hey, I killed the other two skellies. Come up here and you can get your free ember. Do come down here and exhaust her dialogue. I'm going to show you how to get to her. So basically, once you come up the stairs after you do all that, you will come down here. Do watch out. There's 4 skellies that come alive. Oh, hi. Thank you. You'll come back down here, and there's Henri, just all in a tizzy. Now, the only reason why you talk to her is that she will go into the next section. And this guy, you can do one of 2 ways. You can just kill him outright or just let him fall to his death. I don't know why, but he always goes left and just immediately falls and dies. You get a Twinkly Titanite. Come over here, grab the blood moss. I mean, it's not really needed, but not exactly horrible. But the only reason is because it does affect her placement if you actually decide to continue with her quest line, but not Londor's quest line. Yes, that's actually 2 quest lines put in one. And I'll show you actually what is the determining factor. I gotta remember how to kick so I can do it real quick. You have to do it real quick. No, otherwise. But yeah. So come back down here, come all the way over here. Don't worry, we're almost to a campfire, or a bonfire, so I may go ahead and just wrap it up at that bonfire and then just say continuation. If you want the ring, it's over here. The ring that basically makes you do what they do, but do be very careful. There is a lot of the little pots, the ones with the, but there's the Karthus milk ring. It basically turns you invisible when you do the roll thing. Now, it's really good in PvP, but not so great in PvE. I don't really need it right now. But no, there's actually, this is going to be the only one I've ever found of the respawn of the I guess technically a respawn Grave Warden. Come over here, kill this guy real quick. Yeah, he might hit you, he might not, depending on how fast you are. You want to cheese this guy, just have him just... These guys, as I said, are freaking terrible to deal with. Go ahead and drink up, because he's going to get back up. And go ahead and collect your reward from him. Now this is basically where you're going to have some throwing knives, because beyond here, I mean besides this guy, who didn't take the hint to die, you'll have two of them. Now, you can try to lure one at a time. It's best to just have a throwing knife, because once they get to a certain point, you can... Because dealing with both of them at the same time is horrible. I know if you want to, you can just come down here. I don't know what he was trying... Shield guys are not much more fun, but... Go ahead and get that final kill. Do be careful. Stay off to the left or the right side. Don't just run up this direction. Move to the right side or the left side, and you can get your ember and just wander away. Otherwise, you will fall into the next section. Next section is not nearly as fun. Now, hold on. That's why you gotta wait. If you come to the left, you get a large Titanite, one of the many down here. Go ahead and just wander your way over to the left side, and there is the bonfire. Now, I don't... honestly, I hate to do it like this, but honestly, give or take how much what I still got to do in this area, I'm gonna go ahead and just end this video. But I will be continuing it really shortly, and it will be right in the next video. Nothing's gonna change, so all that's gonna be fun and dandy. Pretty much what we're gonna be doing is just moving our way down. We're gonna be grabbing pretty much grabbing a couple embers, show you where Henri's next spot is, where you can talk to her if you want to. You can choose not to tell her where it is, or you can tell her where he dies. I mean, ultimately in the end it just ends up being, well, it just ends up being a different spawn point for her quest line. But go ahead and take off throwing knives. But I will see, but if you like the video, please like and subscribe. I will comment if you want to see anything done, or I might just do a let's play for the next round to show you the first and the second ending, or show you how to get the first and second ending. Might just do it on my wizard, might do it on this character, don't entirely know. But with that being said and done, thank you very much for watching. I will catch you guys in the next video. Deuces.